What's up, guys? It's Noah, and welcome back to some more Heroes of the Storm free-to-play. I feel like we had this Diablo quest yesterday, but when we played a game as Vala, but it doesn't seem to have registered that we played that game, although we have the Win 3 and the Play 8. Maybe we finished up a different quest, maybe it was another Diablo quest, I can't remember, and I'm not about to check the video, just check that out. But either way, we're going to be playing another Diablo character, and since we tried out auto-attack Vala yesterday, we're going to give Johanna another shot. Johanna we've had pretty mixed results with so far, but, you know, we're going to try and make the team understand what we're trying to do, and that appealed is not an invitation to re-engage. So, without further ado, we're just going to jump right in and start pushing her towards level 5, because Karazim's also pretty close there. And soon we will be able to pick up our first 4,000 gold character, which I think we established is probably going to be Tassadar. Get the price ascending. Could get Johanna. So, it's probably a toss-up between Johanna and Tassadar, but I think that I only have one support actually purchased. Yeah, so I'm probably going to pick up the Tass. But anyway, we're going to jump right in and see what we can get done. See you in a moment. Alright guys, we are zoning in on Infernal Shrines, going to be taking Night Takes Pawn as usual at level 1. Take a look at the team comps. Myself is Johanna, Kael'thas, Raynor, Artanis, and Karazim versus Jaina, Muradin, Johanna, Vala, and Karazim. Pretty similar comps on either side. I think that as time goes on, like post 16, we will be able to edge them out in damage, so that's a nice thing. Let's see. Artanis, wake up, little buddy. Okay, he's awake, so I'm going to head mid just to start. It's the most gank-prone lane, so it makes sense for me to go there. Kael'thas or Raynor should probably be the soloers right now, but whatever. I'm comfortable with this right now. Let's see, is Johanna and Jaina in this lane? That was a very early time to burn Iron Skin for that Johanna, but okay. Not like it costs a lot of mana, but it's just kind of interesting. The cooldown's fairly long though. Gonna get in here. Let's get a quick Night Takes Pawn onto that minion wave. We got 3 mid. Okay, it looks like Muradin's gonna roam top. I think he was coming down for an attempted gank or something, but I'm not too concerned about it. He is literally Squirtle. Okay. We're going to be able to walk out of that. I took some damage, but again, no real big deal there. I'm just going to let my mutant healing factor heal me up. Put a lot of damage onto that Jaina, but unfortunately it is not enough to secure a kill right there. If someone had roamed up, we probably could have gotten that kill, but either way, I'm going to drink real quick and just continue soaking that lane. It looks like Artanis is doing a good job running off that solo Muradin top lane. This is a very strange lane split usually on this map, like most. We didn't manage to get the kill on that Johanna, but that's fine. I was just trying to peel for a Raynor a little bit. Kind of a weird split here. Like most maps in HOTS, usually the solo laner is bot, but for some reason they're top this time. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So we're even, no kills for either side right now, but we're about to start the first objective phase. I'm going to get in place over here and see if, who could I get a pick off on? If the Jaina roams in, that's kind of my opportunity. I think she saw me, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of posturing here, waiting for Artanis to come down, but he's not coming, so I guess we're just going to immediately go for this. I'm just trying to kind of push these guys off. I missed with my shield glare there, but that's no big problem. Very good positioning on the part of the friendly team, positioning over to the side so they can be relatively safe. Level 4 going to be taking Eternal Retaliation, and I'm going to blind that Johanna real quick so that she cannot get a kill off on our friendly Raynor. Unfortunately, we've been kind of forced off the shrine, so this is a little bit of a dangerous thing to enter into. I would really like to get a pick onto that Jaina, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And I am taking a lot of damage right here, but fortunately, Karazim is there to help me out. I need Iron Skin, but unfortunately, I end up being first blood in this game, which is kind of a surprise. I guess Karazim is probably on cooldown or something, but, yeah, well, that happens. Yeah. Oh god, Raynor gets picked by that puncturing arrow. Looks like we're probably gonna lose this shrine. I don't know why Artanis is not assisting with a shrine, because with him we probably could have gotten it. It was a 4v5 that whole time. He's just decided to split push for reasons that are completely unbeknownst to me. So I'm going to head down there and assist with taking out this Punisher. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's still pretty annoying that they secured it when we could have like easily gotten it ourselves. Trying to proc the Punisher to jump, if at all possible. Looks like he's just walking instead though. So we're going to take down that Punisher. It only takes... we only lose one tower from it, so it's not really a big deal. I understand that we have late game, but still, it's like you need to communicate. There's nothing wrong with what Artanis did, but the reality is, if he had told us that, we would have just poked at the Punisher, and I probably would have died. Pop Iron Skin, just stay out of that. No big deal. I do need someone to come up here with me, though, to push off this Jaina, because it's not like I can do anything to really push her off myself. Do manage to pick up those bottom siege minions. I'm just staying up here to soak, because that's what Artanis wants to do. And, again, first Punisher sucks, just soak. Good idea, bad implementation, because you're not letting us know your plan. That's the thing. If you ever want to do stuff like that, please, like, let the team know what your plan is. I'm actually going to try out Battle Momentum. Usually I take Crusade Marches on, just because it's kind of a safer choice. But in this case, I'm going to try out Battle Momentum and just see like how fast I can get those Condemns off in the middle of a team fight, basically. Alrighty. Well, I will be able to clear waves very, very quickly, which is all good. Looks like they have picked up their siege wave. It's not too big a deal. Just gonna get in here. We'll punish them pretty quickly, but we're getting killed a lot. I don't know what the deal is, if people are just kind of going too deep, or like what the situation is, but I do need to... Oh, whole lot of people out of nowhere. Alright. Fail from Artanis. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your positive attitude. Can we go for this one? I mean, since it's in your lane this time. Okay, we're basically even on experience because we have been doing a better job soaking than the enemy team has. Artanis falls. There's a good chance that I'm going to die here too. I don't know what his deal was there. Just didn't leave when he should have. I don't think we can really do much here, though. Yeah, the whole enemy team is there. I would say just retreat from this. Oh, I mean, if we could get a pick, that would be one thing, but I don't think we're going to get that pick. It's like we got Karazim going in hard, trying to pick up that Vala, but he's just going to get punished for it. I was just really poking. I wasn't going for, like, a full engagement right there. But no one decided to retreat when I said retreat, so I just have to kind of go with their decisions, no matter how kind of weird and dumb they might be. And we do manage to pick the kill on the enemy Jaina, which does put us in a situation where we could kind of like feasibly win this. Because that's going to be a lot of their damage gone, but unfortunately we're also low now that I'm going to have to pull back, and without me there, and the enemy team just got 10, so now it's definitely time to retreat. We do manage to get a kill on the Vala, which means we're about to get 10 ourselves, which actually changes the situation dramatically. If we have 10, this is definitely something we can do. Alright, taking Blessed Shield as usual, and I'm going to run up here and try and get something done. Picking up those couple kills there was really nice. I've got Purifier Beam on the enemy Karazim, who is going to fall. I'm going to get in here and kind of ward off this Johanna so we can continue to pick up these minions over here. The Shrine minions, that is. This is something I like to do as Johanna. I like to play really far forward, especially during objectives. I could be useful in terms of actually getting those objectives, but I think it's more worthwhile to continue to soak the lane and to kind of provide vision and some warding just in case the enemy team tries to come up. But it looks like they're going to let that shrine go, so I'm not going to be a great assistance in pushing, so what I'm going to go do is... I don't know why I'm speaking so weirdly today. What I'm going to do is come down here and soak this minion lane. and get kind of a passive push going into these towers. So we can just kind of split up some of our efforts and, you know, get something useful done with this time. This is still going to be a fairly weak Punisher, so we do manage to get a kill on the Vala in top lane, but as you can see, me and this minion lane are going to probably be able to take out these towers. Well, not if the whole friendly team dies up there. So now it's a matter of me, like, kind of having to pick up this experience just to make things even. So I do manage to take out this whole wall, which is pretty good. It means we're still ahead of the enemy team on experience despite those 2 kills that they got. Raynor wants to capture that siege camp. That's fine. I'll go and help him. So this is kind of a sloppy game so far. I think we're still in a good position. We still have like a structural advantage on them, and we put some decent damage onto that top fort. But I think people are just getting kind of like overly ambitious, and I'm not sure why. And is there anything we can do here? No, we're not going to be able to get that pick, unfortunately. So we got some siege minions pushing in. I guess we could just kind of attempt to escort them a little bit, because it looks like the enemy team is kind of split around. But we will be able to get an easy kill. Oh man, the Karazim used 7-sided strike at the perfect time to avoid getting hit by my blessed shield, so it wasn't able to do quite what I wanted it to. Oh, Karazim, if I could get some help here, that'd be nice, thank you. And we are going to retreat. Muradin whiffs his Stormbolt. I mean, we might be able to take him here, but nah, this is still a dumb idea. Yeah, we do manage to take out the Muradin. The enemy Vala does manage to get basically an entire strafe off, but doesn't manage to result in a kill. We take out the, the Karazim as well. I'm getting a little distracted. Our Karazim might get, our Karazim is a bot, and I did not even realize that. And we managed to pick up a kill on the Jaina with Pyroblast. I'm not going to back, I'm just going to drink, and then I am going to head into Joe Scared. Are you talking about me or the enemy, Johanna? I can't tell. Well, I mean, I do have a bot Karazim. This isn't like the most reliable thing in the world in terms of healing, so I think the fear is a little bit better placed than it typically would be. Okay, we got people coming in here. And there we go, we get the Blessed Shield off. There's a 7-sided strike. Unfortunately, that's going to do a lot of damage to me, and oh god, I accidentally clicked on that. Man, they are dumping a lot of damage onto me, and I'm not sure why I'm one of their big targets, but they're definitely going for it. I'm going to kind of run off the other Johanna, see if I can get a kill off on her. Let's see. Oh, no. I'm out of mana, so I'm not going to be able to get that kill. Artanis is working through these minion waves, but I do need to Hearth back. We're pretty much even here. We could probably get a pick on that Johanna if she stays around too long, but unfortunately it's going to be Raynor who falls probably to that Vala. So, who's been dying the most? Well, it's been Raynor that's been dying the most. He's just kind of too far out front. Oh boy. Yeah, we got a Kael'thas in trouble there. We really want to get level 16 with that Kael'thas. That Pyroblast will probably... No, the Pyroblast gets interrupted, so that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna get in here, pop my Iron Skin, just so I won't get stunned out. Oh boy, this is a bad situation, but a pretty clutch Divine Palm right there. Solid work. I think that... Okay, Vala goes down, but unfortunately Artanis goes down as well. I don't know why he was that deep. This is pretty difficult to kind of engage onto this Punisher because of the enemy team's positioning. What do you mean, what? You want to talk about how I'm scared, but you're the one who's been dying in kind of dumb ways a couple times. Okay, I managed to take out the Karazim, that's good, but we're still not in a great position to engage this Punisher because of that Jaina, who's really the source of a lot of my frustration right here. So we need to pull this Punisher over here to the walls so that he's going to take some damage there. I'm going to get out of these little freezes right here, And we will continue to burn down this Punisher. We're about to pop level 16, that's good, and this is actually an opportunity for us. I'm probably going to take, I think that Vala is the biggest problem, so I'm actually going to take Imposing Presence here, specifically to stop her, and also to prevent the Karazim from being able to heal off me very easily. Although, did he take Transcendence? No, he took Iron Fists, okay. Well, that kind of explains why their damage has been working out better than I thought. He's actually... Their Karazim's actually doing second most damage in the entire game, or on their team, anyway. This is an opportunity for a pick. Unfortunately, they just got 16, so it's not quite as good, but it's something, you know. And there's the Blessed Shield from the enemy, Johanna. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to continue to soak the lanes. Probably move top to push off their bruisers so that ours can get more substantial pushing done. This is a good opportunity to take out this fort very easily. And so that's going to be a free fort for us. I'm going to say that we should probably rotate top, deal with these bruisers. Or at least that's what I'm going to do because I've got fast wave clear. Get in here. Burn those down specifically so that our bruisers can maybe push down this top fort, but probably not with the enemy Johanna showing up. Yep. And there's the Karazim to follow up. Kind of a surprise. Oh, that is a lot of damage on me, and wow, I am surprised that they burned me down that quickly. Well, that's too bad. Well, not sure why the friendly team didn't kind of follow there. How did you whiff that prism, buddy? They're about to get melted right here. Yeah, that... I don't know what that Purifier Beam's supposed to do. Yeah, that was a terrible move. I don't know why they chased that deep after they saw that I got picked top, so... Yeah, Raynor, you chased it. This Raynor seems very aware of the things that he's doing wrong, but he's not correcting them. So I guess knowledge is half the battle, but, you know, you can do better, man. Kind of a long game. We only have one fort down, they only have one fort down, and it's at the 15-minute mark. Very defensive kind of game, I guess. But the kill count wouldn't suggest it. So I'm coming up here. Their best bet is to get a pick onto that enemy Vala. Unfortunately, Karazim doesn't jump on her fast enough. I'm coming back in. The chance of me being able to, like, create a pick opportunity is kind of limited, though. This Pyroblast will probably take out the Vala, though. Yes, it will. We're going to get in here. Up. Oh god, stop body blocking the Karazim, please. So Purifier Beam is about to come back up. We can probably rush in here. Their Vala is down. Where is the Jaina? I want the Jaina specifically, because we need to prevent her from doing work. I'm like just jumping on her since she is the squishiest member of the enemy team right now. Can we get her? I can get her. Oh, yep, we do manage to get her, which means we should be able to secure the shrine and get a Punisher. Good stuff, good stuff. That was a tricky engagement, but we managed to pull it off. I think that what I'm going to start doing is just diving that back line a lot harder. I'm trying to play a bit more positionally than I typically do, but I don't know if that's really an option. It seems like the team really needs me to interrupt that back line, which is kind of like better job suited for Artanis, just because he's got those more dive-oriented abilities, but hey, if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. So, we'll make it happen. So we're going to easily take this fort. Puts us pretty close to level 19. We should be able to secure 20 long before the enemy team. 3 of their members are still down, so we're going to kind of aggressively position ourselves up here. We should be able to, bare minimum, take this out. We could possibly take out the keep, especially if we can get the Vala killed again. But unfortunately, we're not. The enemy Johanna does a pretty good job of blocking for her, especially with that. Oh, a good dodge on the part of that Karazim. That Pyroblast will not take him out, but the follow-ups will. I want to get in here and interrupt that if at all possible. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm going to take Indestructible. And are we actually pushing for core here? Yeah, we're actually going to push for core, which does make sense, I'm going to say. I think we're in a position to do it, since we've taken out 2 of the enemy team, and we had a Punisher, managed to soak most of the shields from that, and yeah, I think it's going to be a win for the friendly team. Man, that is very surprising, but I was not planning to go for core on that, but the timing with getting those couple early picks, coupled with us popping 20 at the same time, uh, and being able to get the Punisher onto the core to at least take out the shields is really what put that together for us. Um, Very surprising, but I think that we adapted really well to the situation there, so it was all good. So, about a quarter of the way to level 5 on Johanna, just pop level 13 on the account. It's all good. Take a look at the stats real quick. Obviously, my damage was low, just above Karazin, but he went Transcendence. He was a full healer as opposed to their damage-oriented Karazin. I soaked pretty good damage. Muradin soaked more than me, but he also died 5 to my 2. I'm surprised at how much I died. Usually I don't die at all when I play Johanna, but I think it was a combination of the Giant Killer and the Blood for Blood from Vala. She was putting out a lot of damage over the course of that game. So between that and the Jaina slowing me down to allow Vala to get those auto attacks in, very strange hybrid build on her part, going Hungering Arrow early and then more of an auto attack build later. There's just a lot of burst available to the Vala, which is why she did by far the most damage on the enemy team. As you can see, things were kind of tricky early game. I think we lost a couple Punishers, and it was just kind of unsteady. But once Kael'thas hit his power spike at 16, and we started playing in a slightly more organized fashion, things really all came together. So not a whole lot to say about that game. I mean, it was a win, so I'm not going to complain, but I think that my play could have been a little bit better in terms of positioning and deciding to dive the backline earlier on when I realized that Artanis wasn't going to do it. But overall, a win's a win, so I'm not going to complain that much. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'm your illustrious host, Noah, and this has been Heroes of the Storm Free to Play. If you like this content, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, or my affiliated channel, Negligent Adventures, where I do all kinds of crazy co-op and blind Let's Plays with my friend Aaron. So until next time, guys, I will see you in the Nexus. Have a good one.